Yo, Tran, what's up? Huh? You reckon I look kind of tired? Look worn out? Look, I'm totally stoked that the farm's coming along so well. These fields and crops and stuff are seriously lit. But the whole place stinks like a baboon with BO. I have to like hold my breath to stop myself blowing chunks in my own mouth. Ugh. Can you help me out, fam? Like build us some kind of bathing building or whatever? I know you got mad skills. Can't you scribble up a blueprint for a bathroom and then build it? But a basic bathroom isn't enough. For a girl like me, you've got to finesse the place. Make it super stylish. I don't care where you put it. Just lay that blueprint down, wherever you think looks cool, okay? I'd like to put it above the tavern, but that would take a lot of time. And this is my recording chant, so it's not going to end up above the tavern. You can lay a blueprint anywhere you'd like. If you prefer to move it elsewhere, press back while standing over it and choose the option to remove it. The bathhouse will be legit lush as. Hey Tran, have you built that blueprint yet? Everyone's getting mondo stinky and I can't keep holding my breath forever. Please Tran, you're like my only hope. Do me a solid and make me a bathroom, just like the one in your blueprint. Soft wood? Okay. Hold on. Oh, cool, it's marked for me. And let's start with this stuff. Oh, soft wood? Nope. Okay, now what do we need? Drapery door, sconces, simple stool. Alright, let's work on this. Okay. 1 door, 3 sconces. Oh, it even tells me. Oh, that's convenient. Tells me 1 here. That's really good. I like this. Cooking still needs work, but this is good. Okay, what else we got? Sconces there, there, and there. There. Nope. There, and there. Pot. Did I build one of those yet? Because I have one. Okay. Bins everywhere except for the thing I'm facing. I would have thought the stool was by itself, but that's fine. Towel racks on everything and sack right here. Tran completes the bathhouse blueprint. OMG! The bathroom's just like you drew it up! Thanks, fam! Now everyone can scrub off the dirt and grime they're covered in, and most importantly, start to smell a little less grody. I'm going to have a bath, like every day from now on. I hope you don't try to peep on me. No, but seriously, don't do that. It's way uncool. Don't even think about getting any shady ideas. Because if you do, I'll get Malroth to beat you to a pulp. Tran, our farm grows more splendid by the day. I know that I've become something of a father figure to you, and I'm proud to have you as a surrogate son. But you still have not seen your full potential, my boy. Not only could your building skills grow even greater, but so could ours. I suggest you speak with our residents and aid them in all in whatever way you can. They may only have gratitude to offer you, but what could be better? Where you can pour that appreciative energy into the Builder's Bell, thus improving our powers and summoning new allies to our aid. Now go, Tran. Ask our fellow townspeople how you can help them. Fulfill their request and ring the Builder's Bell once more. Heckling Hawkman, Tran, you did it. You rung the bell and increased everyone's building ability, even mine. Mine too. From now on, you can leave all of the tilling of the water and the planting to us. Excuse me, Mr. Tran. I don't know if you recognize me, but I'm one of the farmers who came here when you rang that bell the first time around. Oh, it's a girl. I know we said we wouldn't be renouncing our views regarding the children of Hargon, but we've changed our minds. We don't care one bit for the children of Hargon now. We're going to be builders instead, like you. Rummaging, Ratskulls, that's brilliant news, and it's all thanks to you, my boy. You're the one who brought building back to the island. Actually, Tran, there's something I've been meaning to discuss with you. Burrowfield Farm grows by the day. All these people require guidance, leadership. What our village needs, my boy, is a mayor. And who would be better suited to fill that role than yours truly? Ho ho ho, you needn't say a word. The smile on your face speaks volumes. It's settled. I hereby award myself the official title of Mayor of No way, I'm not having it. Malroth? The only thing you're fit to lead us in is who's got the most feral facial hair, with seeds still left in it. Besides, what kind of leader picks themselves? Where are your fanatical followers? Where are the zealots clamoring to give their lives in your name? Give it up, Beardy. He barges in out of nowhere, completely uninvited, and worst of all, he's right. But I shall not give up. You have done your part in improving our village, Tran. Now I must do mine, and earn my place as its rightful ruler. Dude, you had nothing to do with this place, except you defend it, which is cool. Tran! Everything's coming along so well. The sugar cane's growing nicely, everyone's improving as builders, and we're making great progress with Pastor Al's requests. Look, something's happening to the Dio tree. Wow, the Dio tree just grew even bigger. Wahaha! Well done, everyone. The combined life force of all the plants we've grown has taken the Dio tree to new heights. Your efforts have awakened a new power within the Dio tree. The might of creation is more potent than I had anticipated. Your efforts have awakened a new power within the Dio tree. A new power. Soon enough, it'll be back to the strength it had before the children of Hargon destroyed it. Speaking of which... Wait, who said the other one? Speaking of which, where did the original Dio tree come from in the first place? Did it just sprout out of the ground one day, or what? You know, Malroth, I've been thinking of this for a while, but... You act all rough and tough, but you're actually a pretty deep thinker. The only thing I ever think about is where my next cabbage is coming from. We're not done yet, Tran. We still need to grow 2 more different crops. When we've done that, and the Dio tree's back to full strength, we'll be safe from the ill wind, so let's get to it. Hello, Tran. I must say, ever since you brought us to your farm, life has been just one surprise after another for me. Everyone is growing crops and indulging in the fruits of creation with great big smiles on their faces. Does nobody respect the children of Hargon? Really now, Saffron? Are you still pretending to hate building? You're not fooling anybody. Oh, you're right, Lillian. It's true. Seeing everyone growing these crops is making me hungry. I want to make something to eat. Tran, I have it on good advice that if you put wheat on a bonfire, it turns into something rather delicious. Oh please, Tran, won't you make some bread for me? I'm ever so hungry. Goodness me, Tran, did you really bake a loaf of bread? The High Priest Hargan would surely strike you down for such a sin. Although, could I? Honestly, Saffron, Tran went through all that trouble to cook you a meal, and this is how you thank him? I'm sorry about my sister, Tran. She's very grateful that you made us this loaf of bread, and she would be even more grateful for a little taste. May we? No. I beg your pardon. Did you simply mean to taunt two starving sisters by waving a delicious loaf of freshly baked bread in front of us? Oh, Tran, if you ever change your mind, please say so. I fear my grumbling tummy will soon grow loud enough to keep everyone awake at night. Yes. Thank you. Finally, something to quell the thunderous rumbling from our stomachs. I'm sure you can make all kinds of delicious dishes from the vegetables you have growing here. If I were a builder, I would try putting anything and everything on a bonfire. Who knows what wonderful new meals you might invent. Here, take these for the bread. But I'm afraid that I cannot offer you any more assistance than that. I cannot abandon my faith in the children of Hargan so easily. Oh, almighty Hargan, spare me your punishment, I pray. One day I shall see the builder's works reduced to rubble. You have my word. That's mean. That's also stupid. Thank you again for baking that bread for me, Tran. It was ever so delicious. Actually, you see... Really now, Saffron, what are you mumbling about this time? If there's something you want Tran to make for you, stop wasting his time and say it. Lillian, I like you. What my sister's trying to tell you, Tran, is that ever since you made us that bread, we have become rather enamored with the idea of doing some cooking ourselves. Yes! If we had a special room to do it in, just think of all the incredible meals we could make. Wouldn't that be just wonderful? Tran, if you would be so kind, could you build us a room with a chest, 3 sacks of wheat, and 3 bonfires in it? Oh, and 2 stacks of firewood as well, please. I need a room in which I may cook. Oh, Tran, would you build us a room with a chest, 3 sacks of wheat, 3 bonfires, and 2 stacks of firewood in it? I would be ever so grateful. Let's do that right now. Oh, forget Perry. Two stacks of firewood. And 1 extra sack of wheat. Dish that out.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Alright, 3 sacks of wheat. 1. And it's crammed. 2. And if I can just set it down, 3. Large agricultural cafe. Oh my, Tran, it's wonderful. It's just what I've always wanted. Tran, honestly now, Saffron, if you have something to say, just come out and say it. Tran, I want to use the kitchen you made. I want to cook. You would be so kind as to put any ingredients you find in the chest. We shall make meals of them. But we're not builders like you. We can't invent new recipes. We can only copy the meals you've made. I would urge you to experiment and come up with as many delicious dishes as you can. We'll put all our creations back in the chest in the kitchen, so if you're ever feeling peckish, have a look inside. Yes! This is what I'm looking for. Alright, you can have it. Alright, everybody can eat now. Hello, Tran. I see you've been sinning at a remarkable rate lately. Since you show no signs of wishing to repent, perhaps you might do me a favor. I'm sure my fellow residents and I would be glad of a tiny room with a pot and a towel rail in it, if you take my meaning. What's that? Why a tiny room? Would they not be more pleased with a larger one? It's a little difficult to relax and do what must be done if one is sitting in a wide open space. I really think the room should be as small as possible. So to reiterate, that's a tiny room with a pot and a towel rail. Build that for us, and we'll all be able to, well, you know. Everyone is eagerly awaiting that room I requested, Tran. Remember the one with the pot and the towel rail in it? And please make sure to make it as small as possible, small a room as possible. It must be positively tiny. Alright, let's figure out a place. How about right here? Next to the water supply? I don't know. Next to a tavern? Maybe. Above the bathhouse. I should probably reverse this and make the bathhouse on top. I think I can do that right now. Okay, so this is now the lowest floor. Straw. Here it is. I got enough cords. Ladder, make it easy to transport stuff. Not quite running low on wood, but I'm less than one full stack now. Small rustic bathroom.
Yep.
They're acting like they've never eaten before. Oh wait, they haven't. Let's see how many I need. Small room. Make some more sconces. I like these a lot. I just wish they came in bigger pack sizes. Waiting to see if the room takes over at any point.
Yep.
Let me think here. How am I going to set this up? Well, I would need some pots and some not handrails, towels. I wonder. Can I have multiple in that same room? Well, he did ask for tiny. What is this? A small room, right? If I could just... Okay, so let me think here. A little short, but... How about... pot there... and... pot there...
Yep.
No, let's change this up a bit. I hope you guys left some bread for me. It wasn't until I arrived here that I realized quite how hungry I was. Just taking all the willpower I have to stop myself cooking every vegetable in these fields. Why? Just go ahead. I lost a lot of bread. I don't know if you guys actually cooked much of anything for me, but it's fine. No, I didn't want to... Give me that. Jeez. Okay, let's go ahead and just pop this down for now. And then think about how we're going to divide up this room. But maybe like... Oh, I smashed the thing above, didn't I? Tiny room. Not even a room. We'll revise the upstairs thing so it's not so low to the ground. The camera, that is. There we go. A men and a girls room. I don't know which one's which, but I'm sure they'll figure it out. Those while they're all in there, I'll go ahead and rebuild this. Here, now how do I set this up so you can get inside? Do need a chair 3 times. Okay.
Yep. Huh? 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 Hop. Yep. Hop. Yep. Hop. Hop. Yep. Hop. Yep. Hop. Hop.
Oh, Tran, thank you, Tran. You have no idea how long I've been waiting for a room like this. I can't tell you how hard things have been trying to sneak out into the wilderness to answer the call of nature in private, especially with all the cabbage I've been eating. Just the other day, I hid behind a tree to unburden myself. But just as I had, you know, with my britches, I saw that Rosie's eyes were fixed upon my I beg your pardon. What exactly am I talking about, you ask? Are you really going to make me say it out loud? It's what people make after they've had something to eat. Why not try it for yourself? Have a nice big meal with plenty of fiber, and then after a while, you'll find your new room comes in very handy indeed. Oh, and by the way, the pot will probably start to fill up after a while. Perhaps there is some way you can make use of that matter. Okay. Thanks, dude. Mr. Tran, sir, if you need any fields tilled or watered, you can count on us. Hello there, me handsome. I heard something interesting from Malroth, so I did. He tells me that you two met a bodkin and did him a favor. Says he worked out how to make worm food in the process and all. That's been brilliant news. Why didn't you tell me sooner? If I didn't know better, I think you'd only add eyes for making fields, and he ain't given a single thought to them grassy meadows I love so much. But I ain't going to give up that easy. I do me and my ma and pa and their ma's and pa's before I'm proud. I'm going to turn the old island green. I'll need your help to do it though, Tran. Worm food's made from grass seeds and night soil, right? Do me a great big favor and make me one of them balls of worm food. Plonk them down somewhere away from your fields, and I'll turn the area around them into a lovely little lawn. If you're wondering where to get your hands on night soil, look no further than the pot in the tiny room he made. Don't worry about getting your hands dirty. You can clean them up with the towel you put in there. Oh, you're gross. But yes, thank you. I thank you for all your help, though, seriously. You make worm food out of grass seeds and night soil, don't he? Will he whip me up a ball out of those ingredients, and put them down somewhere that he want me to cover with lush green grass? Best keep it away from your fields, though, eh? If he ain't got no night soil, just check in the pot in that tiny little room he made. Great. You cheated me there. You needed to have done the rest. Okay, there we go. I don't want to talk to you until you're done here. Ooh, did you see that, Tran? We made that grass from scratch, so we did. Now I can keep making grass for as long as he can keep making worm food. Before long, we could have the whole island go to green. Oh my goodness. Did you make that worm food yourself, Tran? How did you do it? What in the world did you make it out of? What do you mean, you know what? If I knew, I wouldn't have asked you. Most impressive. The corruption has been purified and grass grows upon the earth once more. Keep this up and we shall have Furrowfield back in fine fettle before we know it. Yeah, not bad. When we're finished... Yeah, not bad. When we're finished here, let's get this guy to work his magic back on the Isle of Awakening. Lulu throw a fit. Aw, thanks everyone. I couldn't have done it without your help. If we keep at it, we might be able to get some nice little flowers growing too. Flowers? I've always wanted to see flowers. I've only ever heard about them in stories. I can't wait for that day to come. Wait, something's coming. The enemy's closing in. Oh, and before we go, I have enough experience, I have enough hearts for this so I can level up. The residents are incredibly inspired to build. Population of Tran's base just got a little bit bigger. Tran learns a load of new recipes. I can now make roofing stuff. Roof window, that's cool. And farming gear. So, you finally worked out how to make roof tiles, eh? It's a bit late for this place, but I'm sure Lulu would appreciate having a roof over her head back on the Isle of Awakening. Caterwauling killipedes, Tran. I feel positively overflowing with building power. Too right. I've never wanted to build anything more than I wanted to build Summit right now. I can hardly contain myself. I feel it too. I want to build and then build some more. Are you alright? Are you not alright? I think you might need to have a little lie down. We'll be alright, Malroth. One day, we shall surely build something big enough to satisfy this urge. I only hope that day comes sooner rather than later. And that's not the only good news. It looks like the sound of the bell has brought us some more budding builders. Furrowfield Farm is on the grow again. You know, I've mapped out the whole island. I have no idea where these people are coming from. You know what to do next, Tran. Greet our guests and welcome them to our new home. To their new home. Oh, let's see here. Hit points, alright. Grab this. And while we're at it, what was I supposed to do? Oh yeah, I was gonna check out Builderpedia, recipes, weapons. Was it weapon? Oh, was it armor? Maybe I've never equipped it. Or no. Where's the farming thing? Do I need to hold one of everything? Seriously, where's the farming thing? Fine, I'll just make one. Jeez, game. Make one of these. Make one of these. Defense plus 10. Fighter is defense plus 16. Neither of you will fight. It's fine.
Yeah.
What's all this then? What's all this then? The Deity on a farm? Who's responsible for this heresy? We are. We built this farm and everything in it. We're all builders. What? If the children of Hargon knew about this, they'd have their guts for garters. Hey, Tran. Or hey, Tran. Hey, Tran. Maybe you can't tell us apart on account of us all wearing the same hats, but we're the farmers who came the last time you rang the builder's bell. Hearing it ring a second time round has made up our minds. We're going to be builders too. You'll be struck down, the lot of you. You may be happy to invite your own destruction, but we're not that stupid. You can knock it off right now with that holier than thou attitude. Stop beating around about the bush and become a builder, alright? Oh, please say you'll join us. Making things is brilliant fun, it really is. Let's all be builders and bring back Furrowfield Farm. Be a builder, be a builder. Have they lost their marbles or have I? Well, you convinced me. We'll join you. We're from Furrowfield and we're farmers, so we may as well be Furrowfield farmers. Another pair of Furrowfieldian farmers move into Furrowfield Farm. Looks like the children of Hargon are massing up for a big attack, Tran. A real battle! Finally, I'm so excited, I can't even! You reckon they want to, like, smash the whole farm up? I suspect that is exactly their intention. We must do everything within our power to defeat them. If you haven't already, could you do us a solid and kit us out with the sweetest weapons you can? The better our gear, the better our chances, right? What do you say, Tran? Are we ready for battle? No. Alright then, you go off and make some swords or whatever. Let me know when you're good to go. Yes. Good. It's been ages since the last big fight. No, it's been like an hour. Maybe. Last big fight. And I've been itching for some action. Let's get out there and make the most of it. Gosh, Tran, that was an even tougher fight than the one before. It seems like the children of Hargon really have it in for us. It is lamentable, Rosie, and yet unavoidable. I do not see any way to broker a peace between us. Tran, do you know of the brainy baboon? I am a mere pastor, but he is the primate of Furrowfield. Not only does he outrank me by far, but his control of this island is absolute. He is away at present, but when he returns, I will attempt to make him see reason. I may be able to convince him of the Deitree's value, but this mere sapling will not sway him. If I am going to stand any chance of proving its worth, we must grow the Deitree to her full height. Alright then, Al. So when are you actually going to get your hands dirty and start helping us? What? Yeah, Malrock's right. You live here on the farm with all the rest of us builders. When are you going to join in? You expect me, an avatar of destruction, to become a builder? It is an interesting proposal. I will grant you that. Perhaps I may even consider it one day. Alright, it's a deal. Come on, Tran. Let's grow 2 more types of crops. Complete the pastor's tasks and make this place the finest farm on Furrowfield. Let's do it, everyone.